are looking live at the Tiger Den in Warsaw, Indiana, where tonight it's a key Northern Lakes Conference basketball game as the 8th-ranked and undefeated Goshen Redhawks soar in to take on the hometown Tigers on this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. How you doing, everybody? Alongside my business and broadcast partner, Angelo Carlo, and with the Hall of Famer, Hundt, on the sidelines, it's Chuck Freeby. Great to have you with us on a Friday night in Indiana, which means high school basketball here in January. The Goshen Redhawks are the talk of Northern Indiana, and for good reason. They are 10-0 for only the second time in school history, and they do it with a team that's been around for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive to see. They kind of remind me of IU football in terms of if a couple of years ago you'd have told us we'd be broadcasting Goshen for the second time in 6 weeks, I would have looked at you funny. Here we are broadcasting the Sports Michiana Game of the Week Goshen for the second time in 6 weeks because they are great and they are very senior-laden. All 5 senior starters were starting a year ago. They have 2 players in the starting lineup with 3 years of experience, and that's why they are doing things at Goshen that haven't been done in a very, very long time.
Well, in fact, they haven't been 10-0 since 1987. That is also the last time they won at Warsaw. This facility wasn't made till 1990, so I had to ask the Goshen head coach Michael Wolford about his team trying to get their first win ever in the Tiger Den.
Well, outside of 2 guys, none of them have really lost in here. We played a summer game last year in here against a team from Northwest Indiana, and we were able to win. So I guess technically some of those kids are 1-0 in here, but these kids know that there's some history in this gym, and they know they grew up through some of the tough losses. And it's really, Warsaw's just a really good basketball school and a basketball community. And so we've struggled here, but tonight's a new night, and we hope to play well.
Yeah, the problem with playing in the Tiger Den is you normally have to play Warsaw here, and they're normally a really good basketball team. Now, this year, they've stumbled a little bit, 5-6, but they've won 4 out of their last 6, and they get a key player back tonight in Drew Jones.
Yeah, Drew Jones is a sophomore, but a big man, very talented player. Played the first 3 games, then has been out since with back spasms. He may only play 10-15 minutes. We'll see how much he gets in, but it's a big boost for a team that could use some extra lift. Let's remember how good this team was last year, and they were the senior-laden team like Goshen is this year, a year ago. So they've had to replace a lot and reload here.
And with those struggles, I had to ask Matt Moore about the confidence level of his team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you get old, you get good, and they've earned every part of it, right? We played this summer. They got us. They're having a lot of success right now, and it's well-earned, right? I think for our guys, playing at home, you know, it is comforting to do that, but it is going to be an environment where we've got to step up and meet the challenge, and we can't be afraid of outcome. We got to go through the process of competing. We got to go 4 minutes at a time and kind of win those 4-minute games. We do that, we're going to be in a good position.
Hundt patrols the sidelines tonight, and as strange as it may seem, both these teams have a little bit of a confidence problem tonight. For Goshen, it's what we talked about, coming here and winning at the Tiger Den. For Warsaw, it's beating a good team. How do both of those teams get past those mental stumbling blocks tonight?
I think the biggest thing when you're looking at Goshen, they just don't need to worry about the name on the jersey on the other team. They need to execute their game plan, go about their business as they have been. They have a senior-laden team, bunch of seniors out there, a lot of confidence. And as we talked about, they're not just 1 or 2 year starters, they're 3 and 4 year starters out there. For Warsaw, kind of uncommon to be in a 5-6 situation midway through the season, but with them, they're just going to build confidence as they're going. First time that Matt Moore said he's going to start a freshman since Gold. He said that worked out pretty good.
Could be a history-making night here in the Tiger Den, and it could be a history-making night for a young man from Goshen that you're about to meet in our Tony Letcher Health Market Student Athlete of the Week segment. That comes your way next on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. The Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week is brought to you by Tony Letcher Health Markets, Tire Rack, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Big C Lumber, Barrett Custom Roll Forming, McInnes Realty, Patrick, Reliance, the Lulliard Insurance Agency, the St. Joseph County Police Department, Babsco, Tom's Car Care Center, and these great sponsors.
shopping for tires used to make me want to blow a gasket. That was before I went to TireRack.com.
Tire Rack made it easy to find great tires at a great price. 2 years of free road hazard protection. Sealed the deal.
Tire Rack has thousands of recommended installers. I chose a mobile installer. Check this out. A technician brought my new tires right to the house. He's installing them now. All set. Thanks. When it's time for new tires, trust the experts. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Ready to be part of our winning team? The St. Joseph County Police Department is hiring, and we are looking for people of all ages who want to make a difference. With a starting salary of $52,000 plus full benefits, including medical, dental, vision, and vacation, you are in control of your future. So whether you're just entering the game or looking for a new position, now is the time to get off the sideline. Learn more today at sjcpd.org.
Experience the summer in style with decking from Big C Lumber. From the professional to the do-it-yourselfer, Big C will assist you through the entire deck planning process. Big C's selection of composite and PVC decking material offers durability and low maintenance, all while maintaining the look and feel of real wood. Our free delivery service ensures more of your budget is allocated toward your project. Revitalize your outdoor living space with Big C Lumber.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
With Surf Fiber Internet, you'll catch all the big plays as they happen. The winning goal, the last-second three-pointer, the walk-off home run, the touchdown that changes everything. You'll see them all. No lag, no throttling, no buffering, no missed highlights. Just blazing fast streaming from start to finish. Whatever sport you love to watch, Surf keeps you connected. Surf Internet, built for game day and every day. Score big today with fiber internet plans starting at just $30 a month, including free Wi-Fi, free installation, all-in pricing, and price lock for life.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Michiana area? Call McInnes Realty, Michiana's fastest growing real estate company where service comes first, built on knowledge, care, and community. Through our Homes for Heroes program, we proudly give back to those who serve. Firefighters, law enforcement, EMTs, military, teachers, and healthcare workers, past or present, qualify for hero rewards when they buy or sell with us. Call McInnes Realty today at 574-271-3440.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week is brought to you by Tony Letcher with Health Markets, the right policy at the right price. And it's time now for our Tony Letcher Health Markets Student Athletes of the Week. We have Levi Sawatsky from Goshen, along with Wesley Martin from Warsaw, two basketball seniors here with us for our Student Athletes of the Week. We'll start with Levi, a 3-year basketball starter, and he's also ranked number 2 in the senior class at Goshen. How do you pull both of those off?
I think the most important thing is just showing up every day the best you can. No matter how you're feeling, I think it's important to be an everyday person. Attend as well as you can and be present in whatever you do. So,
you're very active in your church youth group. How much does your faith mean to you?
It means a ton. I think it's incredibly important to practice your faith and put God above everything else. And then on top of that, having a great community around you. Having a community centered around God provides incredible support. So,
this guy will play college basketball next year. He's 10 points away from 1,000, and this team is 10-0 for the first time since 1987. What does it mean to you to be a part of this group, which is so senior-laden?
It means everything. We've been playing together forever. We know each other super well, and we just know all our tendencies, and it's just a joy getting to be around the guys I've been around forever. So,
Levi, thank you very much. Congratulations. Wesley Martin is a senior at Warsaw. He has a 3.6 GPA. He's a member of the basketball team. He also participates in unified track. He's a volunteer for Agatas. Agatas. I got it right in pregame, too. Tell us what Agatas is and why you're so involved with it.
Agatas is a nonprofit organization organized by Meidenberger's parents. They really specialize in sports, using sports to share the gospel with younger kids. They go to lower income areas of Warsaw to try to spread the gospel to kids who maybe don't have access to that. And it's really helped me grow my faith in the Lord and helped me know that, to be a Christian, you don't have to be some perfect person. You can be who you are. And that helped me a lot because I've grown so much in my faith and I'm realizing that I'm not a perfect person. But Agatas and the people around there have definitely helped me grow my faith and just continue to get closer to the Lord every single day. And it also helps with basketball. Before a game, we do a devotion in the locker room. And that helps get us in the right mindset for the game, helping us know that we're not playing, our identity is not in basketball, but it's in the Lord. And I feel like that's a big thing that we struggle with as athletes. So they've really helped me in my faith.
You're planning on going in the trades. Why is that?
That's always been something my heart's been on. My family's gone into them a lot, so I kind of have some experience in that because I've been helping out with them. And that's just kind of always where my heart's at and something that I've always looked into doing.
What does being a Warsaw Tiger mean to you?
It means a lot. I feel really special here. I feel like everyone loves me. I feel like I'm around such great players and coaches, and seeing the success we've had the past couple of years, hopefully we can do it again this year. And it just means a lot to be a part of such a good and loving program.
Wesley, thank you very much. Congratulations. Levi, congratulations once again. Levi Swatsky, Wesley Martin, our Student Athletes of the Week, presented by Tony Letcher with Health Markets. We have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. Warsaw Goshen in our Sports Michiana Game of the Week right after this.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
When contractors and OEMs need quality electrical products at the best prices, they look to Babsco Supply. We strive to supply all the electrical products you need for residential, light commercial, and OEM electrical components. We have the knowledge, dedication to customer service, and extensive inventory to ensure your electrical projects are completed successfully. We are employee-owned, which means all of our employees are owners. So you know we care. With locations in Elkhart and Warsaw, Babsco Supply is working together to serve you better. Learn more at babsco.com.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
You don't always see the backbone of American products. You feel it. Ferret is where smart work meets hard work. We serve the USA by manufacturing purpose-built metal components that solve the problems others walk past. And we put in the work that makes fourth and long feel like first and goal. Calling all engineers and makers, past, present, and future. Your next career move begins at Ferret.
My name's Elizabeth, and I've been a member of the Notre Dame Credit Union for about 37 years. I had been driving a Prius, and I liked the Prius. But unfortunately, I live on a hill, and when it snows, I had a problem. So I called the credit union and told them I needed a new car. We did everything over the phone and the internet, picked up the car, and it was all done in less than a week. I would recommend the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union without question.
My name is Chuck.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week being brought to you by Ferret Custom Roll Forming. We form value. Perhaps you heard the final bars of our national anthem from the Warsaw Pep Band. Just about ready for the Ferret Custom Roll Forming pregame show featuring the starting lineups. Here's Angelo to Carlo.
All right, the Goshen starters brought to you by Southwind Flooring. Levi Sawatsky is a 6'3 senior guard, averaging 20.6 points per game, 3 assists, 2.2 steals per game. He is 10 points away from 1,000 on his career. Ryan Diaz is a 6' senior guard, 5.5 points per game. Carter Markham, a 6'2 senior forward, 7.7 points, 8.6 rebounds per game. Braxton Klein, a 6' senior guard, 13.9 points, 4.9 assists, and 2.3 steals per game. Evan Timmons, a 6'3 senior forward, 6.9 points per game. Southwind Flooring is proud to support tonight's broadcast. Visit their showroom located in Shipshewana or online at southwindflooring.com. Southwind Flooring, the perfect foundation to your dreams.
And while the lights go down in the city, we can tell you what the teams are wearing. Brought to you by It Stops in Mishawaka. Goshen is wearing red with Goshen in white script and white numbers. Warsaw in the home whites with Warsaw Tigers in black script and orange numbers and trim.
Warsaw starters brought to you by Warsaw Community High School. Sam Laura, a 6' junior guard, 9.8 points per game, 4.2 assists per game. Sam McDaniels, 6'3 senior forward, 5.8 points per game. Nash Wiggins, a 6' freshman guard, 2 points per game. Meidenberger, a 6'1 senior guard, 18.7 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.1 steals per game. And Jaron Coutois, a 6'7 senior forward, 2.4 points per game.
And the Warsaw Tigers introduced to this crowd here at the Tiger Den. We get a chance to check out our keys to win, brought to you by the Lilliard Insurance Agency. For Goshen, they want to take the best shot, not the first shot available. Protect the basket, especially in the paint, handle adversity. Warsaw, they have to compete. Matt Moore felt like they didn't do it last week against Northridge. Play fearlessly and stack stops. This is the 119th meeting, brought to us by OSMC. First was in 1919. Warsaw leads the series 75-43, including a win last year in the sectionals. Our opening tip-off being brought to us by Babsco. And we are underway in the Tiger Den with Warsaw winning the opening tip. The Tigers 5-6. Their best wins against Fort Wayne Blackhawk and Providence. Their worst loss was to Fort Wayne Carroll. Sam Lara misses underneath, and the rebound is saved to the Goshen Redhawks, who are 10-0 on the year, including a win over Northridge, which is ranked number 9 in the IBCA poll and number 9 in the Class 4A poll. They also have a win over the county rival Fairfield. Braxton Klein handles it up top.
First quarter brought to you by our friends at Goshen Home Medical.
Evan Timmons gets it underneath to Carter Markham. Back to Timmons. The baseline jumper is pure. And that's how we begin. Timmons, the 6'3 senior, maybe the most improved player on this Red Hawk squad. Man-to-man defense for Goshen.
Timmons battled back from an injury a year ago, played in only 6 games, has done well since coming back.
Missed shot there by Sam McDaniels, and Goshen comes the other way. Levi Sawatsky on the dribble. And Sawatsky dumps it off underneath. The layup missed by Timmons, and the rebound comes to Coutois. Meidenberger, the Grace College commit, brings it across for Warsaw. Wiggins, the freshman. And Berger will set it up. A number of his Grace teammates sitting in the stands tonight, along with Coach Scott Moore. Boy, what a season the Lancers are having down in Winona Lake. They are undefeated and ranked number 1. Coutois underneath, travels.
Thank you to Tire Rack, the scoreboard sponsor for the Sports Michiana Game of the Week. When it's time for new tires, go to TireRack.com. Their easy-to-use shopping tools will help guide you to the right tires, ship fast and free, and backed by free road hazard protection. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
See Matt Moore on the sidelines. Markham goes in and draws contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The foul called on Courtois, his first, disobeying the orders of his father to stay out of foul trouble tonight.
There's the replay brought to you by our friends at Parkview Sports Medicine. Free throws coming up brought to you by Ben's Soft Pretzels.
And Carter Markham hits the first. He's an 83% foul shooter, a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and involved with the Red Hawk Fire Academy, which trains the possible future firemen. In the bright red, he hits them both, and it's 4-0 Red Hawks. Warsaw has just had all kinds of problems scoring this year, only hitting at 46 points per game. Can Berger create his own shot here? They double-teamed him, but that left open McDaniel, and he lost it out of bounds.
Thank you, Parkview Sports Medicine and Ortho Northeast. Dr. Jeffrey Hartzell, with extensive experience treating athletes in the NFL, MLB, and top college programs, brings elite orthopedic care to Warsaw and Goshen. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Sawatsky snapping his fingers to call out the play as he comes across half court. Here's Braxton Klein, outstanding member of the baseball team. Pretty good hooper, too, but he missed the layup, and the rebound comes down to McDaniel. McDaniels gets a step on Markham, lays it up, and draws the contact, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Free throws coming up brought to you by Ben Soft Pretzels. As you take a look at the replay, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, and the contact there that leads to the free throws coming up here for the Warsaw Tigers. Champions aren't just on the court, they're at home too. Goshen Home Medical helps our community stay active and independent with durable medical equipment, respiratory supplies, and portable oxygen. Visit at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen. Goshen Home Medical, your comfort, your independence, our priority, and our first quarter sponsor here tonight.
McDaniels came in a 50% free throw shooter, and he lives up to the billing. Tigers finally on the board. Sawatsky gets a step on Berger, and Berger bodied him up too much.
Before the game, we featured our Student Athletes of the Week presented by Tony Letcher. Tony is a lifelong resident of Michiana, licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you need insurance, Tony's your guy. Google Tony Letcher Health Markets to connect.
Goshen triggers the inbound to Timmons. Sawatsky handling the ball up top. Look at the crossover down the lane, then lost control, but he was fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2.
And the free throws coming up are brought to you by our friends at Ben Soft Pretzels. Nothing fuels halftime cravings like a hot, fresh Ben Soft Pretzel, the world's best jumbo soft pretzel. Fluffy, salty perfection. Swing by the Goshen Walmart or the Warsaw Walmart location after the final buzzer. Ben Soft Pretzels, fuel for Hoosier Hoops. Have a pretzel day.
Levi Sawatsky, an all-conference selection a year ago, 85% foul shooter on the year. Just has a tremendously high basketball IQ. And he hits both free throws.
He just has a tremendously high IQ. He's ranked number 2 in the senior class.
Lara pulls up from the wing and drains it. They need more of that from the 6-foot junior who is averaging 10 a game. First field goal of the night for the Tigers, and it's 6-3.
They've had a fight every inch of the season to get buckets. Something that was the complete opposite of this squad from a year ago, which could have any guy on the floor pretty much be able to make a basket.
Klein with a beautiful step inside for 2. Braxton Klein showing some veteran savvy there from the senior guard, and it's 8-3.
And we talk about all the seniors and all the differences and the balance that Goshen has. 4 different players have scored the 4 buckets have scored here tonight. Because Markham had 2 free throws, so it wasn't 4 buckets. Technically 5, Chuck. Oh, Sawatsky, 6 buckets they've had. If you want to just, give me something.
6 buckets with 8 points. That's pretty unique math. Meanwhile, a foul called here on Braxton Klein. That'll be his first, and it'll send Maiden Berger to the line, where he's an 81% free throw shooter on the year.
I just kept digging that hole, and Chuck didn't help me out.
Couldn't.
Free throws by Ben Soft Pretzels.
Berger hits the first. And both teams making some substitutions here. Trenton Clark and Bryson Wilson come in for Goshen. Drew Jones coming into the game now, along with Gabe Ioane for Warsaw. Berger trying to complete 2 at the stripe here. All Northern Lakes Conference soccer player, makes them both. And it's 8-5.
Let's see what Drew Jones can give Warsaw here now. Again, coming back for his first game since game 4 of the season. Has been battling back spasms.
2-3 zone being implemented here by the Tigers. Matt Moore likes to use multiple defenses. Boy, Michael Wolford couldn't rave more about the tactician that Matt Moore is. And he says you have to be prepared for so many things when you face Warsaw. Here's an example of it now. Sawatsky with a little pump fake. That gets Markham some room on the baseline, but he lost the handle. Warsaw comes the other way. Lara pulls up, instead decides to drive and gets cut off by Sawatsky.
Good save there by Meidenberger, preventing that one from going over and back.
Berger around a screen for 3. We'll light it up. And we're tied at 8. Berger with his 16th three-pointer of the season. He's only shooting 28% from out there, but that's about as open as they get. Sawatsky tried to step into the seam of that zone, and that left an open 3 for Bryson Wilson, but he misfires. Lara comes the other way in transition for the Tigers. Here's Wiggins, the freshman. And now Jones drives the baseline, missed the shot, and the rebound comes to Clark. But that's the kind of explosiveness that they like to see from Drew Jones.
Wow, you saw the athleticism there and what he's capable of doing on the baseline right there. Hasn't played in a while, so maybe finishing a bit of a troublesome, but good defense, or good job there on defense by Warsaw, taking the charge. As you take a look at the replay, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine.
And that is the second foul on Braxton Klein, and he's going to come to the bench, and Ryan Diaz will check back in. And that is a blow for the Redhawks, who lose their second leading scorer to foul trouble. Perhaps for the rest of the first half, we'll see how Michael Wolford plays it.
And Sam Lara, a very smart player, noticing that he had one foul, probably knew he's got to take this one.
Berger hits another 3. He has 8 in the stanza, and the Tigers grab the lead.
How about that? Nobody giving Warsaw a chance coming into this one at 5-6, and here they are up early. And you talked to Bo about the confidence factor. There's some confidence brewing after this start.
Well, you play at home, you're a different team. Sawatsky for 3 misfires, but there's Clark for the putback. He couldn't hit it either, and the rebound to Berger. Berger on the run. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Berger pulls up, dumps it off. Nice catch there by Ioane. And he'll take it up strong for 2. The 6'6 sophomore only averaging 2 points a game, and a timeout called by Michael Wolford. It's sponsored by Marquee Health. 1:42 to go in the first. Tigers by 5 on Sports Michiana.
For over 100 years, experience and inspiration have been the foundation of Big C Lumber. I'm Mark Young. Deciding on the perfect cabinetry for your home can be overwhelming. It's best to depend on our consultants with decades of experience at Big C Lumber. Your needs and wishes will be matched with our guidance in the creation of new spaces. We call this customer-inspired design, representing your personality, your style. Visit Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless.
Some say hustle and heart don't mix, but at Patrick, we prove otherwise every day. We're bold in our ambition and grounded in respect. Here, leadership is a mindset, and every voice matters. Built on integrity, fueled by collaboration, and united by purpose, we're stronger together. This is Patrick. We are better together.
This edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week being brought to you by Tire Rack. TireRack.com. Now that's the way tire buying should be.
Springer Dental Care, voted best dental provider in Elkhart County. Get back on track with all your dental needs with 6 locations. Schedule your next visit at SpringerDentalCare.com. Go Goshen.
First quarter action over at Middlebury tonight, or excuse me, in Napanee tonight. Northwood leads Northridge 14-11. So could be a night of early upsets here in the NLC, but long way to go in this one.
It is certainly early.
Kick out, and it's Ryan Diaz for 3, and he missed everything. Lara the other way. Berger has had the hot hand, but he tried to drive inside, lost the handle, and somehow got it out to Yuane. And Matt Moore says, hey, settle down.
But that was a hot hand right there. He was still able to slap it out, even after the mistake. Excellent job there by Meidenberger.
And let's see if Warsaw decides they're going to try to hold for one shot. They have gone to 4-corner with Goshen going to a 2-3 zone.
Wouldn't be a bad idea by any means here. Williams Family Chiropractic Clinic in Granger is a family-focused practice that treats newborns to professional athletes and everyone in between. They offer high-level chiropractic care, digital x-ray diagnostics, and non-surgical spinal decompression. Google Williams Family Chiropractic Clinic to learn more.
Got the lead. You try to shorten the game here if you're Warsaw, the underdog in this one. Tigers 0-2 in the NLC for the first time since the 2006-2007 season. So they are in desperate need of a league win tonight. Berger holds it up top. You see the clock at the bottom of the screen on the TireRack.com scoreboard. Under 10. Lara inside, stolen away by Markham. Now let's see if Goshen can do something with it. Sawatsky from 3, couldn't get it to go. And the first quarter comes to an end. A strong first quarter for the Warsaw Tigers, who pick up 8 points from Meidenberger and grab a 5-point lead after one on Sports Michiana.
You don't always see the backbone of American products. You feel it. Ferret is where smart work meets hard work. We serve the USA by manufacturing purpose-built metal components that solve the problems others walk past. And we put in the work that makes 4th and long feel like 1st and goal. Calling all engineers and makers, past, present, and future. Your next career move begins at Ferret.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week being brought to you by Reliance, uniquely crafted to fit your lifestyle. Time now to get our first Patrick sideline report of the night. Bo Hundt, it's funny how a team can look really good when the ball goes in the net.
Yeah, you're exactly right. When the ball goes in net for Warsaw, man, they're looking really good. But two things really stand out. The physicality that Warsaw has. They just look like they're more physical out there right now. They're more aggressive. And second chance point. Warsaw is not allowing Goshen any second chance points in that first quarter, guys.
Yeah, Goshen had one really good look on an offensive rebound and couldn't convert it. Our second quarter tonight brought to us by the St. Joseph County Police Department.
And the city of Goshen is proud to partner with Goshen Schools to help coach tomorrow's leaders. With strong teamwork between the city and schools, students get the most from their home court advantage through programs like the Red Hawk Fire Academy, Stay Aviation, and other vocational pathways. Go Red Hawks.
Here's Sawatsky trying to drive on Berger again. Gets double teamed. That means Diaz is open briefly. Klein back in the game, playing with 2 fouls with a nice pass underneath. But it's a traveling call on Evan Timmons, and he did shuffle the puppies.
It has not been a good start here for Goshen. They have not scored in quite some time. It's been at least an 8-0 run for Warsaw since it was 8-5 in that first quarter of play.
We talked about a confidence factor.
Yeah.
And I think now that they're trailing in this game, it starts to get in the head a little bit.
Yeah, the names on the jerseys now matter, because now you start going, hey, they're Warsaw. They're playing like a Warsaw team, and that can mentally affect you.
Sam McDaniels drains the 3. He had 4 of those against Merrillville this season, and it's an 8-point Tiger lead.
11-0 run here for the Tigers.
Klein trying to drive against this 2-3 zone. Klein puts it up and draws the contact. Foul's going to be called on Timmy Yeager in the game for the first time, and that's his first.
Mike's Garage Door has been serving Michiana since 1990. They recently moved and opened a new expanded showroom that you can visit on US 6 in New Paris. Same great people, same great service with a bigger location to serve you better. Mike's Garage Door.
Braxton Klein taking free throws, sponsored by Ben's Soft Pretzels, is a 66% free throw shooter and hits the first. Klein, an all-conference baseball player. He was a key component in Goshen getting to the semi-state last year. He batted .425 last season with 19 extra base hits. I asked him at practice this week, your favorite sport? He goes, no question, it's baseball.
Well, there's a lot of players in this basketball team that also play baseball, and there's a reason both are highly successful programs right now because of the athleticism that these teams have.
So Klein does the job on offense. He comes out. Bentley Medina comes in to play some defense so they can protect Klein with those 2 fouls.
Good job by Michael Wolford making sure that they try to protect, but also get Klein in the game and opportunities that they can, as they were able to get those 2 free throws from him.
Berger came down the lane hot, but Courtois is there for the rebound.
Well, Bo talked about the second chance opportunities not happening for Goshen. Well, they just gave Warsaw a second chance opportunity there.
And that's the second one of the game for the Tigers. Sawatsky draws contact on the drive. Let's see, they're going to call the foul here on Sam Lara. That's his first. And Goshen will have to inbound, and with them being on offense, Klein comes back into the game. Nice pass inside, but Markham was short on the bunny, and Courtois gets the rebound.
Yeah, they are having trouble finishing as well. But they've had a couple opportunities. Not that that was easy, but a couple of chances where they're going in for that lay-in and just haven't been able to get it to go.
Berger had the ball stuffed on him, held ball, alternating possession goes to Warsaw.
Hey, if you want to help your team look great, It's Tops can help. They're the official outfitter for a number of local schools and even Sports Michiana. They can do a lot more than just clothes. Learn more at itstops.net.
Tigers up by 8. And McDaniels handling the ball up top. Warsaw has a good rhythm going on offense tonight. And they've been able to do it mostly with Drew Jones sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he's played a little bit, but it has started with Meidenberger and his ability to really just dominate out on the floor. He's been the best player on the floor so far here tonight and taking control. You hear a little boo birds from the Goshen students that are here. I don't think Warsaw cares.
Matt Moore just wants to give you time to get another live read in.
At Goshen Community Schools, students thrive through strong academics, the arts, and the Red Hawk athletics. We believe in getting 1% better every day because growth adds up. See why GCS is Elkhart County's school district of choice at goshenschools.org.
Your picture is not frozen. Nobody's moving.
All right, so if you're down 8,
when do you come out and play man-to-man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised down by 8. They have not put a little bit of pressure on him.
Michael Wolford standing in front of the Goshen bench getting advice from one of his assistant coaches, but Goshen hanging back.
Thank you to Rocksteady Pizza on Market Street in Warsaw for feeding our crew tonight with their incredible artisan pizzas, garlic knots, and salad. Bring the kids and enjoy their great arcade too. Rocksteady Pizza.
And time just continues to tick down. Warsaw has now held the ball for over a minute.
You get any of those garlic knots? They were gone in a hot minute. Deron Gray, our replay operator, I think had 75% of them.
They were very good, and it's one of the reasons nobody's getting near Deron right now.
Nobody's getting near Sam Lara either.
Maybe he had garlic knots tonight. The Goshen fans continue to boo, but guess what? You're not applying any pressure on the offensive player. Why should he move?
And a standing ovation from the Warsaw crowd. Patients trust OSMC because they deliver more than treatment. They provide care that's accessible, high quality, and transparent. Get the care you need when you need it. Visit osmc.com or their OrthoCare walk-in clinic in Granger off University Drive. And we're back underway.
After a 2-minute hold of the ball, Carter Markham applying pressure on Sam Lara. And obviously the count changes anytime somebody new touches the basketball.
Now the one negative that could happen here for Warsaw is they were shooting the ball well. That could cool them off too.
But you'll take the chance up 8. Especially when you have back-to-back games against 10-win teams. They have to go to Columbia City tomorrow night. If you can steal a win at home against the 8th-ranked team in 4A, you'll do it. Lara on the drive. threw it off the hand of Klein and out of bounds. Now, does Michael Wolford make a substitution here to get Klein out? It doesn't appear that he will. Drew Jones comes in for offense for Warsaw.
Do we want to credit that 2-minute as a timeout brought to you by T. Comet?
Sure, why not? It was a working timeout.
Yeah, it was a working timeout.
And a 5-second violation called against Warsaw. And Goshen will finally get a chance to get the ball back.
Marquee Health is proud to support Goshen basketball and the entire athletic department. Learn more about Marquee Health at marqueehealth.com. Let's go Redhawks.
Sawatsky, who averages 21 a game, has not had a field goal in this one yet. Good defense here by Warsaw, forcing Goshen way out on the perimeter. Diaz down to Markham. Jones covering him well. Nearly a travel. Klein thought about the shot. Instead, Lara knocks it out of bounds.
Well, one thing you can definitely say about Warsaw, especially here early on in this game, is their defense has been outstanding. They have done an excellent job of preventing Goshen from penetrating inside.
Well, Goshen's a team that averages 62 points a game. They have 10 on the board right now with 2:08 left to go in the first half. Klein with a nice move. Bucket in the bump as he draws the foul on Courtois.
And that could bring a little energy to the Redhawks team. Beautiful move here by Klein as you see the replay brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. One-handed as he gets the bucket and the foul.
Uwane will come in to take the place of Courtois. Meanwhile, Klein to the line with 6 points already tonight, taking a free throw sponsored by Ben's Soft Pretzels.
T. Comed has been part of the Warsaw community for almost 50 years and is proud to support Tiger basketball. Are you looking for an exciting career path? T. Comet is hiring CNC machinists. Learn more at tcomet.com. Go Tigers.
Markham went out of bounds with the rebound. Was also called for the travel. So Warsaw gets it back with 2:03 to go in the half, up by 6. And Klein will come out again as Medina comes back in.
Now it'll be interesting to see what they do on this possession.
Well, right now they're in attack mode. Lara with the basketball outside. Jones on a pick and roll. Kicks it over in the corner. Lara got Medina up in the air and drives in for 2. Medina left his feet, didn't close out well, and Lara made him pay.
Jones starting it off with the cross-court pass, beautifully done, and Lara driving that baseline and getting the bucket.
Now so it's Goshen taking its time against the 2-3 zone. Sawatsky, who hasn't exactly been in 100% health this week, taking the chance to catch a breather here on the floor.
Michael Wolford threw up his hand like one. I don't know if I buy that they're actually going to go for one shot. Could be lulling Warsaw. Maybe they will. Who knows?
Wolford talking to Sawatsky right now on the sideline.
Locally owned Central Automotive in downtown South Bend is your answer for oil changes, brakes, air conditioning repair, general maintenance, and more. Check them out at Lafayette and Colfax Central Automotive. We're here for all your automotive needs.
It is a chess match here at the Tiger Den tonight.
Well, it could be a situation where Warsaw would then try to hold for one shot, and they successfully were able to do it last time. They didn't score points, but they did turn it over because of the holding.
And a timeout being taken by Goshen. It's sponsored by Marquee Health. 29 seconds to go first half. Tigers by 8 on Sports Michiana.
Why do our auto insurance rates keep going up? Oh.
Dramatic increases in parts, labor, and medical care are causing auto insurance rates to soar nationwide. Lilliard's Insurance can protect you from auto rate increases with our available rate lock feature. And because Lilliard's Insurance is a local business, you get better service and deal with actual people. Hi, I'm Matt Lilliard. Call or text us today to see if you qualify.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Join the team and help protect and serve our community. 29 seconds left here in the first half. Goshen ranked number 8 in Class 4A, but trailing by 8 here in the Tiger Den, and the Red Hawks have the basketball.
Very interesting second quarter, brought to you by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Big C Lumber is the best choice for your next home improvement project. Family owned for over 100 years, they know the ins and outs of every home project you need completed, and their knowledgeable sales staff will help you get the job done. See the difference a culture of caring can make at Big C Lumber.
2-3 zone for Warsaw has really done the job. Can Goshen solve it on this last possession? Braxton Klein handles it with under 10. Klein for 3. Bring it up. It's sponsored by the city of Goshen, and Klein's offense keeping Goshen in it here in the first half. But Matt Moore and the Warsaw Tigers go to the locker room with a 5-point lead, up 20-15. We go downstairs for a Patrick Sideline report. Bo Hundt has the Warsaw Tigers head coach.
Matt, you go into that halftime up by 5. You guys were really able to control the tempo in that game, not including the slowdown, but in the first quarter really control that, not giving any second chance buckets. Just thought it's on your guys' play.
I think we're playing really fast right now. Based on how we've been able to score the ball this year, 20 points at halftime is kind of like playing really fast. So, no, we're just trying to limit them to one shot. They made some tough shots. You know, we didn't get a good start, but we were able to get the lead and then play with it a little bit. And we just got to, again, they get one shot done. We got to play in transition. We got to be able to get Mike the ball a little bit more in the second half.
Hey, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
They love Matt Moore here so much, they're just throwing money at his feet down there in the lane on the court. Halftime here at the Tiger Den, 20-15. When we come back, we'll have our Tom's Car Care Center halftime highlights on the Sports Michiana Game of the Week.
Shopping for tires used to really ruffle my feathers. That was before I went to TireRack.com. TireRack made it easy to identify the right tires. No more searching high and low. I got the best deal. TireRack has thousands of recommended installers. I chose a mobile installer. They brought the tires to my neck of the woods and put them on, right here in my driveway.
You're all done.
Thank you. When it's time for new tires, trust the experts. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Ledger, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Ledger today to schedule your free consultation or visit tledger.com.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week being brought to you by Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. They're putting people over profits. The dash for cash about to happen here inside the Tiger Den as we welcome you upstairs, far away from the money, inside the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, chucking on high above the fray. A fascinating first half.
It really was. Obviously, Warsaw is not playing like a 5-6 team. Goshen's not playing like an historic, one-of-a-kind, best program in school history team right now. And it's been a chess match between the two coaches. Matt Moore holding the ball for a while, and then Michael Wolford deciding to hold the ball. And you know what? It worked out for both coaches, their decisions, because Wolford's decision at the end, people probably wondering why would he do this down? Well, he got a three-pointer at it. They cut the lead down to 5 by the half. That's pretty good.
Between the times that the teams held the ball, there were actually scoring plays in this first half. Let's show you some of them on the Tom's Car Care Center highlights. Braxton Klein got things going for Goshen early on. They had an 8-3 lead in this one, but Meidenberger heated up in the first quarter. He hit back-to-back three-pointers, led the Tigers with 8 points in the first half. They built as much as a 10-point lead, but Klein came back, scored the last 5 points of the half for the Red Hawks, finished with 9 in the first half, and it is 20-15 in favor of Warsaw here at the intermission. Now, I know you want to know what's going on around the area. We'll tell you when we come back with the McKinnis Realty Around the Area scoreboard. That's next on the Ferret Custom Roll Forming Halftime Report here on Sports Michiana.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
Founded in 2001 by brothers Sam and Levi, Reliance has built a reputation for excellence, providing high-quality home building and renovation services to the Michiana area. From single-room renovations like kitchens and bathrooms to building your dream home from the ground up, everything benefits from their decades of experience. From concept to completion, Reliance makes even the largest projects simple and hassle-free. To find out more, visit RelianceDBR.net. Reliance. Design, build, renovate.
With SurfFiber Internet, you'll catch all the big plays as they happen. The winning goal, the last-second three-pointer, the walk-off home run, the touchdown that changes everything. You'll see them all. No lag, no throttling, no buffering, no missed highlights. Just blazing fast streaming from start to finish. Whatever sport you love to watch, Surf keeps you connected. Surf Internet, built for game day and every day. Score big today with fiber internet plans starting at just $30 a month, including free Wi-Fi, free installation, all-in pricing, and price lock for life.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week is being brought to us by McKinnis Realty. It's Realty with a purpose. 20-15, Warsaw on top of the Goshen Redhawks. As we bring you back inside the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union broadcast booth for the McKinnis Realty Around the Area scoreboard. A lot of early games tonight, a lot of girl-boys doubleheaders. In Michigan, girls basketball, St. Joe beat Lakeshore 38-35, and Sturgis topped Three Rivers 55-36. In Indiana, Oregon Davis girls over Argus 55-32. Fremont bounces Fairfield from the Northeast Corner Conference Tournament 60-54, but Eva Herbert gets to the 1,000-point mark for her career. We'll see the Falcons next week. Caston over Bethany 53-25. Elkhart goes to 13-6 with a 61-26 win over Marion. And Culver is now 13-4 on the girls' side with a 39-30 triumph over Triton. Boys' side, Penn beat New Prairie tonight 71-46. We see Caleb Kuhlman and the Kingsmen in a couple weeks against Adams. Halftime, Jimtown on top of Tippy Valley 25-14. Also at the half, Lake Central leads Rochester 23-20. Northridge has rallied. They lead Northwood 33-21 at the half. Also at the half, Wawasee, unbeaten or 1-1 in the conference, beating unbeaten in the conference Mishawaka 36-29. West Noble leads Angola 24-21 at the half, and in Michigan, Lakeshore leads St. Joseph 31-25 in the third. That'll do it for the McKinnis Realty Around the Area scoreboard. There's the great Bart Curtis. Great to see him at the Tiger Den tonight, sitting with all of his friends.
He's the one that recommended Rocksteady Pizza to us. Great recommendation by the great Bart Curtis.
So it's wonderful to see Bart, and we've got second half play-by-play, including a check-in with Michael Wolford of Goshen on our Patrick Sideline Report. It's all next as the Ferret Halftime Report rolls on here on Sports Michiana.
My name is Chuck. I'm a member of Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. The flexibility of having a HELOC made it simple to add items as we were going through the process of updating our house. So we didn't have to do everything at once. We could do it a little at a time as things changed, which made it flexible for us to use builders when they had downtime and get better prices for them. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Notre Dame Federal Credit Union.
Ready to be part of our winning team? The St. Joseph County Police Department is hiring, and we are looking for people of all ages who want to make a difference. With a starting salary of $52,000 plus full benefits, including medical, dental, vision, and vacation, you are in control of your future. So whether you're just entering the game or looking for a new position, now is the time to get off the sideline. Learn more today at sjcpd.org.
Why is Babsco the premier electrical distributor? Because they have breakers, boxes, switches, resets, clamps, tapes, relays, covers, timers, batteries, wires, labels, ballast, heat shrink, fixtures, plugs, tubing, lamps, load centers, and conduit. You can do it with Babsco Supply. With 2 locations in Elkhart and Warsaw. Visit Babsco.com. Babsco Supply, where they have everything.
Finding private health insurance can be stressful. What if it didn't have to be? I'm Tony Letcher, licensed insurance agent. I prefer to personally meet with my clients so I can get a better understanding of your needs and budget. I can even review your current coverage. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Letcher today to schedule your free consultation or visit tletcher.com.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week is being brought to you by Patrick. They've been empowering outdoor enthusiasts since 1959, and they empower Bo Hundt for a sideline report. Saw you chatting with Michael Wolford. What's he got to say?
Yeah, I talked to him about the first half, his thoughts on it, and then also the second half, some of the adjustments. And we simply put the zones on both ends of the court. He goes, for us, on our offensive side, we need to work the zone a little bit better. We need to roll off some screens a little bit, get to the bucket a little bit better. And he goes, defensively, we just need to work our zone as well, and we need to make sure we box out. Don't give them any second chance points as well. So I think that's a common theory for both these coaches, no second chance points, guys.
Absolutely, and second chance points really maybe the difference in this game right now, because Warsaw was able to attack the offensive boards and Goshen wasn't.
No question, and Goshen's got to be better on the boards on both ends. Not only have they allowed Warsaw to get rebounds, but bad rebounds. Like opportunities, second chance opportunities for Warsaw have been too easy on that side of the glass. Looking to buy or sell a home, McKinnis Realty is going to make it really easy for you. Their service, it's where service comes first. Family and veteran owned, they proudly serve our community heroes through the Homes for Heroes program, helping you save when you buy or sell. Learn more at McKinnisRealty.com.
20-15 in favor of Warsaw. A couple of the storylines in this game. Goshen has never been 11-0. Goshen has never won in this building. And Warsaw in the middle of 3 straight games against teams with 10 wins, trying to get back to the 500 mark and trying to avoid an 0-3 start in conference play for the first time since 1981-82.
Warsaw was 6 of 13 from the field in the first half, while Goshen was just 4 of 13 from the field in the first half.
Inbounds play stolen away by Meidenberger. Berger comes all the way in transition, hit the side of the backboard with a shot, and went into the stands. So Goshen has numbers coming up the floor. Sawatsky being double teamed, and now Drew Jones drawing that defensive assignment. Sawatsky working against the big fella, and that was very good defense by Drew Jones. Great outlet pass to Berger. Hang a star on that one, except he missed the layup, but there's the second chance point for Nash Wiggins. And we've got Jones tying his shoe at the other end. Boy, when he went down to one knee, I thought maybe there was a back or an ankle problem. Fortunately, it's just something that you try to teach your second grader to do.
By the way, here's an interesting stat from the first half that you would not expect based on the score. Warsaw had 8 turnovers. Goshen only had 4, and yet Warsaw was up by 5.
Remember, at the very beginning of the game, when Goshen made its run, they were aided and abetted by some sloppy play by Warsaw. Klein has it swatted away by Jones. Here comes Berger the other way. Stop, pop, won't go. Another second chance for Warsaw, and that one is sent into row 1 by Evan Simmons.
Ferret Custom Roll Forming, the best choice in metal fabrication, provides ISO certified quality with unparalleled service and support. At Ferret Custom Roll Forming, we form value. Learn more at ferretrollforming.com. You see the block shot Brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine on the replay.
Here's the 2-3 zone from Goshen. And Warsaw will go to work with a 7-point lead.
Notre Dame Federal Credit Union is the financial institution of choice for Sports Michiana, plus hundreds of churches and schools. Utilize their Elevate tools to help raise funds and drive your mission. Go to NotreDameFCU.com/Elevate to learn more.
Sam Lara with just his 7th three-pointer of the year. This is a Warsaw team that was only shooting 27% from three-point range coming in, but they have found the range tonight. They lead by 10. Sawatsky, triple team, finds a man underneath, and it's an easy lay-in for Evan Timmons. He now has 4. Warsaw showing patience again. They get it to Jones. Good ball movement. Wiggins for 3. Yes! Nash Wiggins is an excellent three-point shooter. He's now 50% for the season, and it's the biggest lead of the night for Tigers, up 11.
And Jones has excellent hands, the way he was able to pass the ball. And there he has clean hands as he gets the block shot and a turnover as the ball's coming the other way.
There's a candidate for Big C Lumber play of the game. We usually go with offensive stuff, but a very nice defensive play by Jones, and a timeout called by Goshen. It's sponsored by Marquee Health. 5:49 to go in the third, and Warsaw leads at the Tiger Den by 11 on Sports Michiana.
Shopping for tires used to really rub me the wrong way. That was before I went to TireRack.com. TireRack's tire decision guide made it easy to find the right tires. Talk about secret sauce. You might ask, well, you bought them. Now how are you going to put them on? No problem. Tire Rack has thousands of recommended installers. I chose one that does mobile installation. A technician brought the tires right to my house. He's installing them now.
Almost finished, Herb. Take your time.
I'm just marinating. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Yes, I was just in a bad car accident. I need help.
I'm in a call center. How am I supposed to help you? Did you buy this insurance over the interweb?
Yes.
You think this can wait till after my lunch break?
No, your lunch can wait.
When this happens, you'll understand why it's important to have a local agent. The Lilliard Insurance Agency is just that agency. We're a local agency and we're here to take care of you. Call the Lilliard Agency today.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to us by Big C Lumber, where the possibilities are endless. And our third quarter tonight being brought to us by Mike's Garage Door as we bring you inside the Tiger Den. Home team up by 11 and with the ball. 5:47 to go here in the third.
Warsaw High School's vision is equipping all students to embrace challenges while successfully navigating pathways to their future. They proudly support Sports Michiana as they champion academics and athletics across the viewing area.
Warsaw has been patient, but their shot selection has been outstanding here tonight. They've had a lot of open looks.
And Jones remaining in the game is giving a lot of the minutes that he had available tonight here in the second half. Really love his hands when he gets the ball. He's a great passer as a big man.
Lara driving on Klein. Backdoor cut by Jones. Got it to go. He wanted to go up strong for the stop. Couldn't quite get there, but did manage the lay-in.
That'll work just fine. They're up by 13.
Klein, backdoor pass, and a foul called will send Evan Timmons to the line, where he's a 75% free throw shooter, taking free throws sponsored by Springer Dental Care.
Since 1959, Patrick Industries in Elkhart has empowered outdoor enthusiasts to achieve next-level recreation experiences. Patrick is a proud supporter of our local teams and athletes, empowering excellence on and off the court.
His first, team second.
Timmons.
Evan Timmons at the line to shoot 2.
Missed 6 games last year with an injury, but he's had a clean season this year, and he hits the first there. Sam McDaniel's coming in, Drew Jones going out. Boy, he gave the Tigers some nice minutes there defensively.
Did you know that Grace College Athletics has 19 varsity sports with scholarship opportunities? They offer 3-year undergrad programs with a 1-year master's degree option located in Winona Lake. Learn why Grace College might be right for you at gclancers.com.
Tigers by 12. Berger, great spin move. Courtois underneath, couldn't hit. The rebound comes to Klein. They'll push it up. Diaz for three is short, but the rebound and a rare second chance opportunity for Timmons and the Redhawks. 10-point game. And a whistle, and looks like a foul is going to be called on Carter Markham.
Southwind Flooring is proud to support tonight's broadcast. Visit their showroom located in Shipshewana or online at southwindflooring.com. Southwind Flooring, the perfect foundation to your dreams.
Courtois goes out. UNA checks back in for Warsaw. Lara, an outstanding soccer player here at Warsaw, but also a savvy point guard. Couldn't get it to go. Klein with the rebound. Redhawks trying to pick up the tempo here and get back in it. Sawatsky has been held without a field goal tonight. He turns into a double team and is hacked by Lara.
Tires matter. They're the only part of your vehicle that touches the road. Tread confidently with new tires from Tire Rack. Whether you're looking for expert recommendations or know exactly what you need, Tire Rack makes it easy. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be, as you see the replay brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine.
So Lara with 3 fouls will go to the bench. Courtois takes his spot. We'll see how that changes the ball handling for Warsaw. Klein to inbound for the Redhawks. Klein penetrating. Goshen just has had problems finding open looks tonight against this 2-3 zone of Warsaw. It's been active.
It really has. Every pass, nothing seems to open up, and it just seems like they're constantly on the defensive while they're on offense.
Klein penetrated, but UNA altered the shot, and the rebound out of bounds off Warsaw.
Champions aren't just on the court, they're at home too. Goshen Home Medical helps our community stay active and independent with durable medical equipment, respiratory supplies, and portable oxygen. Visit them at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen. Goshen Home Medical, your comfort, your independence, our priority.
Anytime Sawatsky touches the ball, he's looking at a double team coming at him, which is why Klein has kind of had to carry the offense tonight. Now Sawatsky finally able to penetrate. Diaz for three. Bring it up. Much needed for Goshen. Ryan Diaz with his 17th three of the year. It's sponsored by the city of Goshen. Down to a 7-point game.
They got it down to 5 on the final three-pointer of the first half, and then Warsaw ballooned the lead back up.
McDaniel fouled by Klein. That's his third.
Thank you to Tony Letcher for his incredible support of Sports Michiana. Tony is a licensed insurance agent with Health Markets. If you're looking for assistance with Medicare, family, or individual health insurance, Google Tony Letcher Health Markets or visit tletcher.com.
Trenton Clark will take the place of Evan Timmons. They didn't want Timmons to come out. They wanted Klein to come out, I think, and so Goshen's going to have to take a timeout here. It's sponsored by Marquee Health. 2:48 to go in the third. 30-23 Tigers. We'll keep it here.
Thank you to Parkview Sports Medicine in Ortho Northeast. Dr. Jeffrey Hartzell, a skilled sports medicine surgeon, brings elite orthopedic care in Warsaw and Goshen, helping everyone from varsity basketball stars to weekend warriors. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let's show you the Northern Lakes Conference standings to show you a little bit of what's at stake here for Goshen. They are one of 3 teams that enter the play tonight undefeated in league play. They're tied with Mishawaka and Northwood atop the conference. Both those teams are losing tonight to the teams that are behind them, Northridge and Wawasee. So we could have a real dog pile atop the NLC if these results hold tonight.
And the funny part is, coming into the night, you're like, if Goshen gets through Warsaw, they have a good chance to run the table. And Northridge is probably that second best team, and then all of a sudden one night can change a lot.
Here's the inbounds pass stolen away by Goshen. They've got a chance to get it down to 5 or 4 here with a good possession. Sawatsky handling it up top with Klein on the bench.
Sawatsky needed 10 points to get to 1,000 entering the night. He's 8 points away still with just 2 points, both on free throws from the first half.
Sawatsky penetrating, shooting, hitting.
There's that first field goal of the game for Levi Sawatsky.
And more importantly, 7 straight points right now for Goshen and an offensive rhythm. And now maybe Warsaw feeling a little bit. So Matt Moore directing traffic, and they're going to go back to holding it.
Nothing fuels halftime cravings like a hot, fresh Ben Soft pretzel, the world's best jumbo soft pretzel. Fluffy, salty perfection. Swing by the Goshen Walmart or Warsaw Walmart location after the final buzzer. Ben Soft pretzels, fuel for Hoosier Hoops. Have a pretzel day. Also, Springer Dental Care, voted the best dental provider in Elkhart County. Get back on track with all your dental needs with 6 locations. Schedule your next visit at SpringerDentalCare.com. Go Goshen. Maybe they're hoping that Goshen would just go and try to get the ball away from Warsaw here at this point.
By the way, congratulations to Caden Grau of Westview. He scored his 1,000th career point tonight. We'll have the Warriors and the Falcons in the girls-boy doubleheader next Friday night on Sports Michiana. The girls' game starts at 6, and the boys' game to follow.
Williams Family Chiropractic Clinic in Granger is a family-focused practice that treats newborns to professional athletes and everyone in between. They offer high-level chiropractic care, digital x-ray diagnostics, and non-surgical decompression. Google Williams Family Chiropractic Clinic to learn more.
Sawatsky goes out to meet Berger with 50 seconds to go in the third. Now Diaz right in the face of the freshman Wiggins. Berger by half court. Will Warsaw be able to hold for one here, or will they give it up? So far, steady with the ball.
And this third quarter has been brought to you by Mike's Garage Door.
Wiggins, the freshman, working around. McDaniels outside. You see the clock on the TireRack.com scoreboard and a timeout called by Warsaw. It's sponsored by Tico Met with 12.6 seconds to go in the third. We'll keep it here.
I mentioned third quarter brought to you by Mike's Garage Door. They've been serving Michiana since 1990. They recently moved and opened a new expanded showroom that you can visit on US 6 in New Paris. Same great people, same great service with a bigger location to serve you better. Mike's Garage Door. Maybe give us a chance to go down to Bo Hundt right now. Bo, I mean, what do you think of the decisions here by both coaches? Matt Moore going into holding the ball and Michael Wolfer, frankly, letting Warsaw hold the ball.
You know, I was kind of surprised Matt didn't do it when they're up by 12 at that point and kind of force Goshen to be the chaser in that situation. But again, he did this when he was up 5 in the first half, and now they got to that 5-point mark. Only a minute and 40 seconds, I think, when they started that hold. So not surprising they did that, hold it to one shot. But, you know, trying to control the tempo, trying to control the game. And Warsaw's done it for the most part, except for that big last run that Goshen had.
On the McInnes Realty Around the Area scoreboard, Wawasee leading Mishawaka 47-44 after 3. End of the third quarter here. What will Sam Lara do with the basketball under 10? Dump it down to Drew Jones, lost the handle. Here's Klein from three-quarter court, just a little bit short. Ooh. But Goshen managed, after struggling in the opening minutes of the half, to get it back to where it was at halftime. Still, Warsaw trying to pull off a huge upset at the Tiger Den. They'll go to the fourth, leading by 5 on Sports Michiana.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Michiana area? Call McInnes Realty, Michiana's fastest growing real estate company, where service comes first, built on knowledge, care, and community. Through our Homes for Heroes program, we proudly give back to those who serve. Firefighters, law enforcement, EMTs, military, teachers, and healthcare workers, past or present, qualify for hero rewards when they buy or sell with us. Call McInnes Realty today at 574-271-3440.
This edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you by the Lillard Insurance Agency. Real people, real service, real value.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Goshen Community Schools. And at Goshen Community Schools, students thrive through strong academics, the arts, and Red Hawk athletics. We believe in getting 1% better every day because growth adds up. See why GCS is Elkhart County's school district of choice at GoshenSchools.org.
Warsaw, a team that really has tried to keep the speed limit to 45, and when they do that, as we can show you in this little factoid, they're really good. In fact, they have not won a game this season when an opponent has scored more than 45 points. So they're on track for that, and they lead by 5 going to the Goshen Community Schools fourth quarter.
It was 5 to start the third quarter. It's 5 to start the fourth quarter. Can Goshen make up ground at this point rather than letting it get back out to a double-digit lead for Warsaw again like it was in the third quarter?
Drew Jones trying to go to work on Carter Markham. Fake shoots and draws contact on Markham, and he'll go to the line where he's a 71% free throw shooter.
Every great team needs a trusted partner, and the city of Goshen is proud to work shoulder to shoulder with Goshen Community Schools on career pathways like the Red Hawk Fire Academy, Stay Aviation, and other vocational opportunities. Go Red Hawks, as you see that foul that allowed these free throws to happen here, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine.
Jones, a 6'5 sophomore, was averaging 11 points a game in the first 3 games of the season. Then he missed the last 8 games with a back injury, but this southpaw, very versatile player, and he hits both free throws, which is absolutely crucial, and they're up by 7. Sawatsky trying to work on Berger. Meiden doing a nice defensive job so far. Klein back to Sawatsky for 3. Not that time, and the rebound taken by Markham. Gets Goshen a second chance opportunity, and Berger fouls Sawatsky.
Marquee Health is proud to support Goshen basketball and the entire athletic department. Learn more about Marquee Health at marqueehealth.com. Let's go Red Hawks.
Goshen to inbound from the sideline right in front of the bench. Michael Wolford standing down there. A win tonight would get him to 500 for his career exactly. He'd be 111 and 111. But they're going to have to rally from 7 down. Diaz trying to help the cause, misfires. But again, Goshen with an offensive rebound. Now Klein in rhythm. Couldn't hit. Markham soared for the rebound. How about Diaz? You give them 4 chances, they might hit one. It's sponsored by City of Goshen. Ryan Diaz with his second 3 of the night. It's a 4-point game.
Well, they didn't have many second chance opportunities in the first 3 quarters. They got 3 second chance opportunities on that drive, and they finally convert to get this to a 4-point game.
Matt Moore snarling in front of the Warsaw bench. You want a block from behind. Scrum for the loose ball comes to Berger. Lara driving, dishing. Wiggins. Too hard. Here come the Red Hawks.
Michael Walford telling him, settle down. No need to rush, because he's right. It feels like you're behind by a lot. You've been playing from behind all night. You're only down 4, and there's 6:10 left in the game. Plenty of time.
Meanwhile, the Goshen faithful who made the trek here to Warsaw, hoping to see some history, starting to make some noise. Klein, yes! He has 11, his 8th game in double figures. 2-point ball game. Now can this young Tiger team show some poise? UNA recovers at half court. The freshman Wiggins being told to settle down, take their time. That's what's worked tonight for Warsaw. Lara saw Klein looking the other way, but couldn't get past him. Berger trying to take Sawatsky to a hole and drew the contact. Levi can't believe the call, but it was the right one. He put his hand right into Berger's chest.
Take a look at the replay brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. You can see the hand check. Actually, there you probably don't see it as much, but we had a pretty good vantage point up here. He got that hand extended, and the foul was called.
UNA comes out, as does Wiggins. McDaniels and Courtois check in for Warsaw. Lara for 3. The iron unkind, the rebound to Warsaw. Lara had the legs taken out from under him by Klein. That's his 4th. And Lara holding his back at midcourt.
Yeah, he took a nasty spill there, and hopefully he's okay.
His fourth, team's third.
It obviously wasn't intentional. Both players were going for the ball.
Into the game for the Red Hawks.
But Klein, you see the legs just undercutting Laura, and he twists as he goes down, and he's going to come out of the game holding his back.
I mean, that's one of those situations. That would knock me out 3 weeks. Maybe 3 months.
You're a little bit older.
He's a little younger. Yes.
And I'm a lot older. Warsaw leading by 2, 5:10 left.
I'm actually kind of surprised Matt Moore didn't consider a timeout there, just to give Sam Lara enough time to get okay and get back in the game.
Might have needed more than the timeout. The timeout might be valuable down the stretch. McDaniels outside, guarded by Diaz.
Goshen have 3 timeouts left, though.
Goshen just going with tough man-to-man right here. Berger.
They're pushing him backwards.
Sawatsky in his grill.
T. Komen has been a part of the Warsaw community for almost 50 years, proud to support Tiger basketball. Are you looking for an exciting career path? T. Komen is hiring CNC machinists. Learn more at tkomen.com. Go Tigers.
Now it's Wiggins' turn. He's guarded by the senior Bryson Wilson. Daniels takes it right back outside. Warsaw content to run some clock. And timeout called by Matt Moore. It's sponsored by Tico-Met. 4:02 to go in the fourth. Nail-biting time at the Tiger Den. Warsaw by 2 on Sports Michiana.
In need of an award? Call Crown Trophy of Mishawaka, the area's premier award provider. They've been serving the area since 2001 with cutting-edge exclusive products, personalized with state-of-the-art laser engraving technology. And Crown Trophy has more than just trophies. They offer corporate, sales, and retirement awards, along with personalized gifts and promotional products. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned, where everyone's a winner.
This edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week is being brought to you by Babsco, your trusted electrical distributor.
By the way, I think we got to get another shot of Bart Curtis. I hear he's got some nice gear on at the moment down here in the Tiger Den. So we'll see if we can get the Warsaw football coach once again. Oh, look at that. What beautiful apparel for Bart Curtis here. Sports Michiana brought to you by our friends at It's Tops. And that is Sports Michiana's apparel. Clothing, office supplies, great sweatshirts for football coaches. Even our own Ryan Fitzpatrick, Chris Skibby, they've got their good look there as well. If you want to put your logo on something, odds are It's Tops can make it happen. Locally run since 1976, It's Tops gives you the personalized attention you deserve. Learn more at itstops.net.
All sizes represented there, with the exception of small.
I think Ryan's a medium.
As I said. Warsaw by 2. Courtois. He's guarded by Timmons. But it's Meidenberger right now, the senior with the ball in his hands, working against Levi Sawatsky. And Sawatsky willing to challenge him. Good duel here. Jones finds Courtois on the baseline, but he'll kick it right back out. Lara back in the game with that bad back. Jones caught in the trap. To McDaniels for 3. Sam McDaniels, and that may be the Big C Lumber play of the game right there.
That was huge. Remember, they ate up a lot of the clock before the timeout. Then they ate up extra clock there as well. And now a timeout brought to you by Marquee, held by the Goshen Redhawks. Warsaw up by 5, 3:10 to play, fourth quarter. Back after this on Sports Michiana.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week being brought to you by Tom's Car Care Center, the Coffee Spot Cafe, and the Waterworks Car Wash. Those are 3 great services in one great place.
Thanks to Rocksteady Pizza on Market Street in Warsaw for feeding our crew tonight with their incredible artisan pizzas, garlic knots, and salad. Bring the kids. Enjoy their great arcade, too. That's Rocksteady Pizza.
3:10 to go in this one. Warsaw leads at 34-30. Goshen only with 1 timeout remaining. Warsaw with 2. The Redhawks have committed 3 team fouls. That may help them as we go down the stretch here if they get into a situation to foul Warsaw. Warsaw has only made 1 foul.
They changed that 3-pointer to a 2-pointer now. Ooh. It is 34-30. I was wondering, his foot was very close. And they've made the decision to change that from a 3 to 2.
Still a big hoop in this game. Still perhaps the Big C Lumber play of the game. We'll see. 3:10 to go. A lot of action left. Braxton Klein handles it up top for Goshen, playing with 4 fouls.
Goshen certainly hoping the Big C Lumber big play goes another direction, because it probably would mean they won the game and came from behind.
Klein needs help. There's Diaz, and now Sawatsky. He wanted to make a spin move, and Berger was right there. This 2-3 zone for Warsaw has been everywhere tonight, but Lara gets called for the foul.
At OSMC, you're not just treated, you're cared for, guided from This happened again. Diagnosis through recovery with clarity and trust. Get the care you need when you need it. Visit OSMC.com or their OrthoCare walk-in clinic in Granger off University Drive.
Bad pass by Klein resulted in a missed layup by Lara, and it's out of bounds off Berger. It'll be Goshen ball. Meiden did not agree with the call, but he had the presence of mind not to complain.
Take a look at the replay brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. An opportunity here for Sam Lara to really put the finishing touches. It doesn't work out. Goshen gets the ball back. Big break for the Redhawks.
Klein was expecting somebody in red to run towards that ball, and nobody did. Sawatsky with a nice entry pass to Klein. Diaz for 3. It's sponsored by the City of Goshen. The 3rd 3 of the game for Ryan Diaz. He's been in clutch situations, usually on the pitcher's mound. He beat #1 Penn in the regional. He beat Westfield in the semi-state, and he just made this a 1-point game.
He shot over 40% from 3 last season.
Lara is fouled by Carter Markham and will go to the line for 2, where he shoots 78%. For Markham, that's his 4th. You get another look here on the Parkview Sports Medicine replay.
Free throws coming up here, brought to you by Springer Dental Care.
Lara averages 10 points a game. He has 7 so far tonight. Playing with a back that's got to be smarting a little bit. 1:58 to go. And the first one lands on the rim like a hummingbird with sore feet, but it drops. He'll get another.
Regardless of what happens here, remember, it is down to a 1-score game.
He hit them both, and now substitution. Lara will come out with those 4 fouls, and Nash Wiggins will come in. Big spot for a freshman.
Yeah, especially on the defensive side.
And Klein taking it to him. And Klein got the bucket and the bump. Will they count it? Yes!
Superb job going off the high glass. Take a look at it again on the Parkview Sports Medicine replay. Excellent work at about the top of the glasses you can get, and using the geometry to get him to drop in.
But that's the savvy move of the senior. He saw the freshman come out on the floor, and he went right at him. And now Klein, who's a 66% free throw shooter, 2 out of 3 at the stripe, taking a free throw sponsored by Sprinter Dental Care to try to tie it up for Goshen. Missed it. Rebound. Clark. Sawatsky for the lead. The bank is closed. And a foul called. And this one's going to go on Goshen, I believe. It's going to go on Trenton Clark.
Fouls on Goshen's number
What a
40,
sequence. You can't say Goshen didn't have their opportunity there. Certainly the free throw could have tied it. Sawatsky could have given them the lead. And then the foul going the other direction. And Warsaw can go back at by 3 here.
But if you're Goshen, this is the person to foul because Jaron Courtois is a 42% free throw shooter. He hit the first though.
He looked pretty good on it too.
Markham will come in. Clark goes out. Again, it's Wiggins for Clark as they try to, or Wiggins for Lara as they try to preserve Sam down the stretch. Big free throw here. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped away and out of bounds to Goshen.
50-50 ball, and it goes Goshen's way. They make only one free throw, so it's a 2-point gain here. Goshen can tie or take the lead here with 1:42 to play.
50-50 ball. Matt Moore would tell you that was a 50-50 call by Mike Winter and a foul called underneath on Warsaw before the shot.
They got the fouls to give.
Fouls on Warsaw's number 15.
Next foul by either team would send the other team to the free throw line.
That foul is on Wiggins. And for Wiggins, that's his third and the team's fourth.
See Matt Moore. He didn't protest that much, though.
Klein looking to trigger the inbound. Markham popped open. And now into the safe hands of Levi Sawatsky. The senior with only 4 points tonight. Klein has been the big scorer in this game for Goshen. He dumps it off to Markham, missed the layup. Rebound comes to McDaniels. And what do we have? Marvin Jurovich is going to call a foul here. A blocking foul, an illegal screen on Courtois, and that's his third.
Take a look at Parkview Sports Medicine replay.
They're saying Courtois was not set on the screen.
There may have been a little emphasis on the contact.
And the home faithful not too happy about that one. But Goshen gets it back, trailing by 2 with 1:15 left.
My family would refer to that as some Italian soccer player in the World Cup, if you get my drift.
Sawatsky for the lead. And Goshen leads for the first time since the first quarter. Timeout Warsaw. Listen to the Red Hawk faithful. They are going nuts in the Goshen student section, leading by 1 with 57 seconds left. The timeout sponsored by Ticomet.
Well, we have a new contender for the Big C Lumber Big Play of the Game.
Indeed.
And also a new contender for the Reliance Player of the Game, but there is still plenty of time left in this game. It is a 1-point lead. If you're looking at the clock on the TireRack scoreboard, that is because they run down the clock during the timeout. But maybe bring in Bo here for another Patrick sideline report. Bo, what's kind of been the mood down there courtside here in this fourth quarter?
Well, I think the biggest thing with the Warsaw fans, they're pretty furious about the soccer flop out there. But who was it that did that? It was Levi Sawatsky that did that and then hit the big three. Smart enough, as a senior, understand the situation, understand the refs had their backs, looking down the floor. He made a big flop, and he hit his hands on the floor to make it sound like it was harder than what it was. So, again, credit to Levi being a senior, understanding the situation, and getting the call.
Let's give you a game reset here. 57 seconds left. Here's this call again. You'll see it. You'll see Sawatsky, and watch how he goes down. He smacks the floor, and Courtois is called for the moving screen. So 57 seconds left. Warsaw with the ball, trailing by 1. Sam Lara coming around the screen there. Drew Jones, the sophomore. Berger had the hot hand early, goes in, was hand fighting with Sawatsky, and Sawatsky will be called for the foul. And it'll send Berger to the line. Meiden, an 81% free throw shooter, is 2 for 2 tonight.
That is his second first.
Young man committed to Grace College. Hit the game-winning shot against Homestead last season and was dynamite in that sectional run for Warsaw. That's his first point since the first quarter.
Yeah, he had 8 early points and then hasn't scored since.
Warsaw has the lead again. Goshen, will they hold for one shot, try to win it that way? Michael Wolford directing traffic. Klein puts a move on Laura, goes to the hoop and draws contact. And that'll send Braxton Klein to the line. Again, a 66% free throw shooter. The foul is called on Laura. That's his 5th.
That is Laura's 5th and final foul.
Goshen was down by 5 entering this quarter. They've gotten it down to 1, a chance to take the lead at the free throw line as Sam Laura now fouls out of the game. So that is certainly a big situation here for Warsaw to not have him the rest of the way.
Klein 2 of 4 at the stripe tonight. Got that one to go. Tied at 39 with 31 seconds left. Klein with 14 points tonight. This for the lead. Rimmed out. Courtois the rebound. Warsaw wants to hold for one. Matt Moore says spread it out.
Well, they're more than capable of holding that ball and playing for a final shot.
Timeout called by Warsaw with 17.1 seconds left. It's sponsored by T-Comet. All right, Bo Hundt, Patrick sideline report. Matt Moore sitting down in this huddle. Sam Laura's out of the game. Who's this being drawn up for, do you think?
Well, when you're looking at Matt, I mean, I would get Jones in there. Jones has been a phenomenal athlete. He's just a great guy to have inside. But you got to keep it in mind's hand. I mean, he's the one guy that you know he's going to get up there. You know he's going to be confident at the free throw line. On Warsaw's end, I mean, what would it hurt to foul somebody with a low field goal percent or free throw percentage and give you the opportunity to control the outcome of the game at that point?
Whoa. That's an interesting thought. I mean, it is tied, though. You'd be giving them a chance to take the lead, but I understand your point, because you would still have the opportunity, if that situation comes up, that you have someone with low percentages.
The other thing to remember is there's no longer a 1 in the bonus in high school basketball. It's a 2-shot foul at this point. So that's an even riskier move.
I like his thought, though, of going maybe inside to Jones. Jones has shown his hands have been so good. Can he get the ball and then able to distribute it to someone who's open? I think that might be a good move here for Warsaw in the final 17 seconds.
Levi Sawatsky out talking with the officials. I think he wants to let them know Goshen wants a timeout immediately if Warsaw were to score. The worst free throw shooter on the floor right now for Warsaw is Courtois, who is down on the low block and out of your screen. It's Nash Wiggins, the freshman, handling the ball right here. He's the best outside shooter on the floor right now. Berger, the senior, handles the ball. You see the clock. Berger against Sawatsky. Whistle. Moving screen. Or a charge. It's a foul called on Courtois for a moving screen down on the baseline with 3.3 seconds left. And now Goshen will take a timeout, sponsored by Marquee Health, and they'll have a chance to set up the last shot. Let's see if we can see it on the Parkview Sports Medicine replay. Watch the bottom of your screen. Yeah, Courtois is just basically, Bart Curtis would have loved that offensive line play, but you can't do that in basketball.
Yeah, he was trying to set the screen, which he was probably told to do, and Berger had not yet penetrated, so he kept on going, and then it became pretty obvious to the officials. They call it, and now Goshen an opportunity. 3.3 seconds remaining in the game. We're tied at 39. You get a free shot to win it, or we're going to overtime.
And if you would have told the Redhawks when they were trailing by 12 in the third that they'd be in this situation, they would have said, sign me up.
By the way, point out, Sawatsky is 3 points away from 1,000. How about
That would be some drama.
How about a three-pointer at the buzzer to win it and gets him 1,000 points on the nose at the buzzer? That'd be something.
Here's the one thing. Goshen has to go the length of the court. Sawatsky being guarded by Berger. Man-to-man for Warsaw. Klein pops open. Klein gets around Wiggins. Klein for three. It will go to overtime at the Tiger Den.
Basketball fans, we are going to overtime.
Just what you would expect with these two old rivals going together for the 119th time in a series that dates back to 1919. Goshen and Warsaw tied at 39. Head to overtime when we come back on Sports Michiana.
Medicare plans can be confusing, but they don't have to be. I'm Tony Ledger, licensed insurance agent. I can help you compare your options because I'm appointed with many nationally recognized carriers. With my help, you can find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. I don't want you to be my client today. I want you to be my client forever. Call Tony Ledger today to schedule your free consultation or visit tledger.com.
Let's be honest, shopping for window treatments can be a real pain in the glass. Shades, shutters, blinds, drapes, the options are endless. Avoid expensive mistakes and return shipping with online retailers. Call the local team at Quality Window Treatments. Their entirely local process makes choosing the right look for your space easy. They bring the showroom to you during your in-person consultation. And with hands-off local installation, you never make a measurement. Visit QualityWindowTreatment.com to book your free consultation and see your space in a whole new light.
And this edition of the Sports Michiana Game of the Week being brought to you in part by Health Markets with Tony Letcher. It's the right coverage at the right price. 39-39 as we go to overtime here at the Tiger Den. We can tell you elsewhere in the NLC tonight, Northridge has beaten Northwood 56-43. That is the first conference loss for the Panthers. Also on the McInnes Realty Around the Area scoreboard, Westview beats Garrett 66-32. The Warriors will play in the finals of the NECC tournament. And Jimtown defeats Tippecanoe Valley tonight 51-43. And the opening tip controlled by Warsaw.
Overtime brought to you by Springer Dental Care.
Very prescient of them to sign up for that. Berger drops it down low. Drew Jones lost the handle. Out of bounds. It'll go to Goshen. Matt Moore offering his glasses towards the official from down here at the end of the Warsaw bench. I think he's happy that the Zebras were not looking that way. Carter Markham gets it inside, and they get it right back outside to Braxton Klein. Klein tried to go down low to Timmons, and it's knocked away by Warsaw, and McDaniels was able to save it.
Reminder, no Sam Laura here in overtime for Warsaw, so they lose one of their top players here in OT after fouling out in the fourth quarter.
Jaron Coutois hands it off to Drew Jones. McDaniels for three. He has hit some big shots tonight. That's 9 for the senior.
And you got to give Warsaw a lot of credit. We talked about how young they were. They were up the whole game, not wilting here in overtime.
Klein inside Sawatsky, spinning, shooting, hitting. That is 9 for Levi Sawatsky and 999 in his Red Hawk career.
But that 1 point, a big difference right now because his team is down by 1 with 2:10 to play in overtime.
Berger working against Sawatsky. Berger with the drive. Timmons helped cut him off, and now Timmons guards Jones. Coutois up top. McDaniels thought about the three, instead drives and misses, and the rebound to Markham. Goshen's ball with 1:45 to go in the extra session, down 1.
Now Goshen holding the ball a little bit.
Well, I think Warsaw switched up defenses on him a little bit. And so Goshen was surveying the situation. Sawatsky wants Klein to move, and he does. Markham had Sawatsky down on the post. Instead, Levi for 3. Couldn't get it to go, but a big offensive rebound for Timmons. Sawatsky for 3 again. Wouldn't go, but Berger is called for a push-off against Timmons. And Timmons will go to the line for free throws, sponsored by Springer Dental Care.
So Sawatsky had 2 chances for a 3, couldn't get him to go. But Warsaw, they called this on Goshen.
They called the foul on Timmons, and it'll be Berger going to the line.
I don't think there's anybody in the entire building that thought that was on Goshen. Take a look at the replay brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine.
Well, we hope to see it, but we got to come back to live action here.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Berger at the line hits the first. Meiden now with 11. That leads the Tigers tonight. And he made them both. 3-point Warsaw lead. We are down to a minute to go in overtime. Klein for 3. That's well short. Klein was so wide open, I think it shocked him. And now Goshen's going to have to figure out how to get back in this one, and they're probably going to have to foul somebody, but who? No, they don't have to foul anybody. Sawatsky's going to go the distance and miss the layup. And he fouls Berger from behind.
Wow. What a sequence.
Okay, that score on our scoreboard should be 44-41 in favor of Warsaw, by the way. So Warsaw is up by 3 as Berger goes to the line.
Interesting. We are actually plugged directly into the system here at Warsaw. The scoreboard here has it correct. Now it is.
And a timeout taken by Goshen. It's sponsored by Marquee Health. We'll keep it here with 32.8 seconds to go. Bo Hundt, you really have to praise the poise of this Warsaw Tiger team, playing without one of its key players who's on the bench with 5 fouls. But they've come out here in the overtime, and they've actually been the team that seems a little bit calmer.
Yeah, you know, coming into this game with the 5-6 record, a non-typical season for Warsaw, but they've had some injuries, they've had some younger guys, they lost a ton of players from last year. This might be the turning point for this Warsaw team. They're coming out, they're playing an undefeated team, they're playing a team that hasn't won here since 1987. They got the confidence, they understand they can beat these guys, and they're just showing the poise out there. And I think the biggest thing is in the key situations, you got seniors coming up big. You got Meidenberger going to the line, hitting 3 big free throws here down the stretch with another one to come. You got McDaniels with the 2 big 3-pointers, one in the fourth quarter, one here in overtime. So I think that's one of the big key things with this Warsaw team, guys.
32.8 seconds remain. Berger still has another shot here at the foul line, and then Goshen has to go into hurry-up mode and hope Warsaw will make a mistake somewhere along the way.
There's still time, so you don't have to haul up a 3 or anything, but you do have to score relatively quickly.
And Goshen is out of timeouts. That's another problem for the Redhawks.
They had to drop a couple different situations.
Berger has been money at the line.
You just got to go fast. You're down by 5. You got to get a bucket.
Sawatsky down inside to Klein. Levi for 3. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound out of bounds off the knee of Klein. It'll be Warsaw basketball with 20 seconds left. And it would appear that the house of horrors that is the Tiger Den for the Goshen Redhawks continues to live up to the reputation.
Timeout called by the Tigers.
A timeout is being called by Warsaw. It's sponsored by Tecomet. Just to fill you back in on the situation, Goshen came into this game 10-0, ranked number 8 in Class 4A. No Goshen boys basketball team has ever started 11-0, but no Goshen boys basketball team has ever won here at the Tiger Den. Oh, they've been perilously close at times. They've gone to overtime like tonight. 4 years ago, they swear that Drew Hogan was fouled on a layup attempt at the end of the game. It wasn't called, and the Tigers won by 2. So there has been plenty of chances to check into the Heartbreak Hotel, but they've never checked out with a W, and yet here again we are tonight.
And then you look at the other side. Warsaw, one of the reasons why Goshen has never won here is Warsaw's always good. And Warsaw has not started 0-3 in NLC play since 1982. That was the year I was born, Chuck. That's how long it's been since Warsaw started 0-3, and they are now just 20 seconds away from making sure they do not start 0-3 in conference play, and they get themselves back in the conference conversation.
And also back to the 500 mark. They still have to hang on to a 5-point lead with 20 seconds left. McDaniels triggers the inbound, and the freshman Wiggins will go to the line, where he has not gone this season.
And he looked like the guy they were looking to get the ball to there.
Nash Wiggins may be a little surprised to be in this situation, considering in the summer he was having knee problems, and the first specialist he went to told him he tore his ACL and his MCL. Well, they went to get a second opinion, and that was a bone bruise.
Wow.
A little bit of a big difference for Nash. And his first free throw as a varsity player is pure.
And he breathed a sigh of relief there. And this is a huge one. You can make this a 3-possession game if you hit this free throw here.
He only averages 2 points a game. He's looking for his 7th tonight. Couldn't get it. The rebound to Goshen. 2-possession game. Sawatsky dishes it outside. Now Levi. Stop. Pop. Won't drop. The rebound to Warsaw. He's fouled by Bryson Wilson. And the serenade begins from the Tiger student body.
Wow.
Fouls on Goshen's number 3, Bryson Wilson.
Sam McDaniels about to go to the line.
It was 8-3 early on, and you're like, uh-oh, this could get 8-3 Goshen early on, and you start wondering, okay, is this going to be, a double-digit win for Goshen? And then suddenly they rattle off 13 points in a row as Warsaw.
Into the game for the Tigers, number
and
48,
here they are, ready to take down the number 8 team in the country, in the state.
McDaniels wants to be a pharmacy technician someday. He has found some pretty good medicine for the Tigers tonight with 11 points. And the Warsaw Tigers will continue their Tiger Den mastery of Goshen. They hand the Redhawks their first loss of the season, 49-41 in overtime. What a ball game here in the Northern Lakes Conference tonight. And the celebration on for the Tigers as they down Goshen by a count of 49-41. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with our Reliance Player of the Game and our Big C Lumber Play of the Game. It's coming up next on the Farrah Custom Roll Forming Postgame Show on Sports Michiana.
Your car carries precious cargo. It needs to be dependable, rain or shine. Let Tom's Car Care Center in South Bend help take the stress out of your car's maintenance. We'll change your oil in 10 minutes, flush your transmission, replace your wiper blades, and much more. Oil changes include a half-price car wash when needed. Welcome to your extended family, Tom's Car Care Center.
Here in the Tiger Den, as these two teams, after scrapping with each other for 36 minutes on the basketball floor, come together to share a moment of prayer with one another here. Goshen and Warsaw players alternating, and big hugs between Levi Sawatsky and Meidenberger. They know they probably will match up again in sometime in college. But a great win for the Warsaw Tigers tonight. And our player of the game is Meidenberger, and the senior is standing by now with Bo Hundt.
Standing by with Meidenberger. Meiden 14 points tonight. More importantly, this was a turning point for your team, I believe.
Yeah, speaking of that, this was a team win. Obviously, I didn't have the best night of my career, but we had Nash Wiggins, Sam McDaniels. They all stepped up in big ways, and that was a great team win.
Getting Drew Jones back, really completing you guys out there, and you getting some guys off the bench. Just talk about your teammates and how getting him back helps as well.
Yeah, that definitely helps him. His size, his athleticism, just his smarts out there just helps our team. He keeps us together. I mean, just having him out there just makes us a better team.
Goshen comes in undefeated in conference. You guys 0-2 in conference. What kind of statement does this make?
It just shows the team that we can be and the team we're going to continue to be as the season progresses. So we got to continue to work every day, be together, be connected, and we'll just keep winning.
Meiden's great to see you again. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Back to you guys.
Two-time player of the game on Sports Michiana, Meidenberger, because he was a player of the game last year for a Warsaw win here at the Tiger Den. So that sets us up now to take a look at our Big C Lumber play of the game. We thought Sam McDaniels had it in the fourth quarter. He wound up having it in the overtime.
Yeah, beautiful. Same spot really on the court. Hits the three to give Warsaw the lead. And what a game, what an effort. Great pass once again by Drew Jones, kicking it out to him. And Sam McDaniels, our Big C Lumber, big play of the game with a big three in overtime as Warsaw hands Goshen its first loss of the season.
You mentioned Drew Jones. He, I think, gave them some key minutes, especially defensively tonight. And Meidenberger mentioned this. It really was a team win. You take a look at the scoring in this one. Berger with 13, McDaniels with 11, Lara with 9, but even the freshman Wiggins coming up with 6, including a key 3. It was great balance and great poise tonight by Matt Moore's team.
Look, when we were trying to figure out who's the Reliance player of the game, it wasn't like it was an easy choice as we were trying to go through who that would be. It was very well balanced, and Sam Lara goes out, fouls out of the game. Drew Jones is just his first game back in over a month of play. Wiggins, a freshman. I mean, to get those kind of contributions in a game where you come in at 5-6 against the number 8 team in the state, that says a lot. This was worth more than one win for this Warsaw team. This win could propel them now for the rest of the season.
As for Goshen, okay, they get their first loss of the season. They stumble in NLC play. 14 points tonight for Braxton Klein. Levi Sawatsky now on the precipice of 1,000 points with 999. It wasn't his best night. He doesn't need me to make excuses, but I will. He was not in good health playing this game tonight.
No, and Warsaw did not make it easy on him.
Right.
They were taking him out of the game a lot, so that took away his flow in the game, which meant in the second half, he usually has made a lot of shots by then. He averages nearly 21 points a game, and so I think he was out of the flow the whole game. This is not a backbreaker for Goshen. Look, they still want to win the conference. They still want to win the sectional. They still want to make a deep playoff run. All those goals are possible. They can turn this into a positive. A senior-laden team can look at what happened here tonight and learn from this experience to ensure that a game like this does not happen again, especially when it matters most come sectional. Because, again, like you mentioned, it's a 5-team sectional up at Northside Gym. The odds are they're playing again.
And it could be a 5-team logjam atop the NLC.
Yes.
We haven't seen the final yet from Wawasee and Mishawaka, but if the Warriors win that game, we'll have 5 teams at 2-1 in the Northern Lakes Conference, and won't that be a delicious race to follow. Reminder, we've got more basketball for you next week, but first of all, a thank you to our incredible Sports Michiana team who helped bring you this one tonight, led by the G-Man, Gary Martin, bringing the truck here through the tough weather, along with Tony Beltran pushing the buttons tonight, Deron Gray doing the replays, and our terrific camera guys, Luke McDowell, Matt Kowalski, and Chris Skibby. Ryan Fitzpatrick was all over the place tonight, per usual. Now, reminder, next Friday night, it's a boys-girls doubleheader for you from Benton as those old Northeast Corner Conference rivals, Westview and Fairfield, get together. Couple thousand-point scores in that one. Eva Herbert from Fairfield leads the Falcon girls against Westview. That's at 6. That'll be followed around 7:45 by Caden Grau, a 1,000-point scorer for Westview, facing Fairfield, and we'll have both of them for you from Benton. Now, once again, from the Tiger Den in Warsaw, where the Warsaw Tigers prevail tonight in overtime over Goshen. The final, 49-41, for my broadcast partners, the Hall of Famer Bo Hundt and Angelo Carlo, Chuck Freeby. Thanks for watching, and so long from Lake City. The preceding has been a presentation of Sports Michiana. Thank you for watching the Sports Michiana High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by Tony Letcher Health Markets, Tire Rack, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, Big C Lumber, Barrett Custom Roll Forming, McInnes Realty, Patrick, Reliance, the Lulliard Insurance Agency, the St. Joseph County Police Department, Babsco, Tom's Car Care Center, and these great sponsors. Support us by supporting them.